The idea that taxpayer money would be used to bail out a cryptocurrency, a stable coin, or a crypto broker is such an anathema to the American people that every member of this committee must pretend that they're against it. The question is, can they pretend they're against bailouts with taxpayer money while at the same time building a superhighway for crypto that is a superhighway to bailouts? Can they pretend that they're building a superhighway for crypto, but they don't know where that highway is going? That is the effort that we saw on the stablecoin bill, where I came before into this room just last month or a month and a half ago and said, here's my amendment to prevent stablecoin, which is a subset of the crypto world, from getting government bailouts. And every single Republican in this room says, oh, we're against bailouts. We'll work with you to make sure that doesn't happen. I presented text of an amendment to that bill that would effectively prevent bailouts. And no Republican in this room, even though many who said they'd work with me on it, has responded. Why? Because they don't want to offend the crypto world by preventing them from getting the bailouts they really want. Now, they don't want the bailouts now. They want to be able to turn to their investors and the other people they're trying to hoodwink into the crypto world and say, hey, we're just as good as the banks. We're just as good as gold. We're going to get bailed out should there be any trouble. So if you want a giant highway to allow the president to take billions, even trillions of your tax dollars and put it into the coin or coins of his choice, then vote against this amendment. And do not say that we've got to solve that problem some other day. You're building the superhighway with this bill, and there's no way that this amendment would pass the Congress controlled by the crypto bros as an independent bill. If they want these clear rules of the road, say, okay, but at least you're not going to get our tax dollars. Not as a bailout, not as a, quote, purchase. I don't think people are willing to stand up to the crypto bros and tell them that. So further, I would say, why do the crypto folks want U.S. government purchase? Because they want to claim to be the reserve currency for the world's reserve currency. Our reserves include the gold and forward exchange held by the Fed. And if they can say that this coin or that coin is what stands behind the dollar along with our Fort Knox gold, then they can claim to be as good as gold. They can claim that the U.S. government has slit its own throat, a throat absolutely dependent upon the U.S. dollar being the reserve currency, and has declared that their coin is the reserve currency for the reserve currency, and therefore that's what other countries should have and their reserves. So if you want to destroy the value of the dollar worldwide, and if you want to make it easy for the president to use your tax dollars for Bitcoin or Trump coin or Skibbity Toilet Coin, then I can see why you wouldn't like my amendment. I yield back.